alone and
The last episode
bag, especially at the movies.
0.5 warp, God help, nobody's ever traveled at that speed before.
Last spring, we did Europe in 9 days. And then we went to Bakersfield, and then we ended up in Fresno. Fresno? No one goes to Fresno anymore.
Actually, Thelma and Louise know that's not true.
where are you going?
Fresno?
We've been seeing you all over the place.
But the Karate Kid did not want to be seen in our fair city.
Fresno.
You mean I don't have to go to Fresno?
You know one?
Oh, man, you saved my life.
Fresno Mayor Alan Autry is quick to defend the city's honor.
Well, I think we've taken some knocks, and I think that because people are not really aware, if people have heard of Fresno over the years, it's been not really in any particulars, all Fresno.
Fresno, where you roll with the punches, just like Mayor Autry did in Popeye.
Oak Cliff, Dallas, Texas. I mean, the 214-972. Oh man, you know, it's a long, short story. You know what I mean? My mother went through some domestic violence type mess. You know what I mean? And so my Aunt Shirley, she was like, you know, I got a spot down here in the county. I'm gonna do a movie. You know what I mean? So my mom was like, yep, let's do a movie. That's what we did, bro. Oh man. Ooh, well, actually, it's not too many similarities, to be honest. But what I like about Fresno more than anything, or the 559 more than anything, is I've accumulated more friends, you know what I mean, that I can ever imagine. You know what I mean? And when you go to Dallas, Texas, or whatnot, it's a little bit different down there. You know what I mean? You gotta keep them eyes wide open. You know what I mean? Or you'll go to sleep with them wide shut. You know what I mean? Which ain't no good down there. So you always gotta be on your P's and Q's, or you get hit with the dibbly wibbly real quick. You know what I mean? The Fresno music culture it's not what I want it to be honest. You know what I mean? I don't feel it's enough unity. I feel there's more hating than it is more unity. I feel like a unified movement together would make big noise and it do big volumes of music movement when it comes to that type of, you know what I mean, that type of area. But I mean, it's tremendous talent, tremendous artists, tremendous musicians here, but it's all about the unifying. And that's the problem we have in America today, you know what I mean? So, and so it's trickled right here in Fresno too, and it's kind of touching to me when it comes to that. I started doing music in '93. Actually, it was before '93. I happened to, you know what I mean, get hit by them people and got sent up to that little that big building they call the penitentiary. You know what I mean? So I had to go sit down there for a while. I did about 2 or 3 years there, but during my time there, I was locked up with Rapping Forte. We in Solano, you know what I mean? So we sitting down, I got my writing skills going down back then, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean, I started perfecting back then. So yeah, it was like 92, 93, some stuff like that. Because I had a lot of people that was actually letting me know, like, boy, the music is nice right there. Your lyrics are on point, or at least the adrenaline and the love that I put into it, the passion was so, well, you know, whatnot. And so from there, it's pretty much around that time is when I started doing it. But the actual album, you know, we actually dropped the first album, FBC In The Zone Records. You know what I mean? We actually dropped that in '98, I believe. The first album ever released. You know what I mean?
Haven't you forgotten something?
Say who were... Hey, aren't you Frederick Douglass? Yeah, we studied about you in school yesterday. About how you were a slave and how you took your own freedom. And then began to fight for freedom and dignity for all our people. Say, but what did I forget?
Are you gonna go out into the world with your hair looking like that?
You can be all the things you've always wanted to be. Beautiful, sexy, 1, 2, 3.
Just let your soul glow. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul, baby, feeling oh so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow.
Soul glow.
Perhaps I should cut off my prince's luck.
No.
Yes.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
Oh man, ooh, shoot, we gotta go way back now, cause we'll take it way back to when my mom was listening to the Commodores and you know what I mean, the Temptations and all them. But the Commodores at that time was really popping to me, you know what I mean. So I would take my mama records and spin them on my finger, that 12-inch record. She, boy, you better not break my record. You know what I mean? She was serious business about it too, though. So you know, but yeah, but like the Commodores, Johnny Taylor. You know what I mean? ZZ Hill, you know what I mean? Way back then and then, but that was a time where it began to actually mold me as knowing what music was about, what lyrics was about, the input that you actually put into the music. You know what I mean? It wasn't about I'm just gonna be talking about anything. So when I have to talk about it, I have to talk about something. So that was those were some of my biggest influences right there because they kept it 100 all the time. I'll probably, well, it will probably still have something to do with music. You know what I mean? I plan on being an A&R one day. If not that, man, my skills they go so deep. You know what I mean? I mess around and be one of California's best cultivators around this Diggly Squiggly. You know what I mean? And give them the business. You know what I mean? I do my little dibbling dabbling here and there, but music is one of my #1 things. I'm a family man first. You know what I mean? So I always tell them don't mess with my family, man. You know what I mean? So other than that, I keep it 100. Keep that music going, and like I said, other than that, it'll probably be some nice cultivating or farming. I like farming a lot, you know, tons of vegetables. So a lot of people thought I was talking about weed right off the top. I'm talking about feeding the people. Well, that's actually what I've been doing. I seem to be like some type of magnet into this music business. You know what I mean? It's like, I almost call it revolving doors is what I seem to call it. I have people come into my life and people out of my life. But my thing is to always benefit them in life. And the majority of them been musicians, you know what I mean? And artists, rappers, singers, the whole nine. My whole get down is like, let's get it in, you know what I mean? Open doors if I can open doors. Seeing who's the dopest, who got the most drive, who got the talent, you know what I mean? Who can move the crowd and all those different things of that nature. And I seem to have the eye for that. For some reason, I'm gonna take the note to it and run with it. I'm gonna take heed to it and run with that. Of course, Japan, Germany, you know, international for sure. You know what I mean? My roots are down south, so of course I want to flood the whole market when it comes to that right there. I don't like being compared to anything or anyone, none of that nature. I'm me. So when you hear my music anywhere, you're gonna understand, okay, this is where he's coming from. And you ain't gonna say he's from the South or he's from the West or went to Germany or this and that. It's like, I want my music everywhere. I want it heard. On a serious note, I want it heard.
I'm medicated, no marijuana, the Mary Jane got a motherfucker feeling real good. It do. Take a hit off the hit like I've been living in a toxic land. I can get you high off my fumes. Inhale, exhale, roll another blunt, smoke it to the face, put it out, roll another one. I kick it with my niggas every motherfucker day, smoking when they leave, and I'm smoking when my niggas come. Tetra, hydro, cannabis, morphine, never avoid green. Osmosis is all sheen. Deep in the game, keeping my palms greens, loving the palm trees and golden the bun green. Clone it, grow it, hang it, dry it, twist it, light it, then let me try it. If somebody going green, but without a green thumb, high percentages that a nigga won't buy it.
Now, we hope we're not blowing this all out of proportion. The city did get a patriotic mention in Honey, I Blew Up the Kid.
You think I'm just some guy from Fresno who tinkered with crackpot ideas in his attic? Well, let me tell you something. This whole country is built on the shoulders of people who tinkered with crackpot ideas in attics and basements and backyards.
The sixth man was a scream.
Get your thumb out of my eye.
Note the Fresno State uniforms and the head coach.
Yeah, that was when I first came to Fresno as the coach, so we wanted to promote Fresno State.
The Dogs lost in the movie version of the NC2As.
We were supposed to win that tournament. We didn't win it, but it was fun anyway.
Sometimes Fresno sounds like a scary place.
Word is, you going to Fresno?
I am.
You be careful.
Mom's wary of the Valley, but in Biker Boys, Kid Rock wants to return for a race rematch with Lawrence Fishburne.
The only reason you beat me up in Fresno is because my piston got jacked up.
Mechanical trouble aside, these guys know Fresno is the only place to prove yourself.
You want the ride or you scared? I want the ride. Good. But I don't want to do it here. Let's do it in front of everybody. I'm saying Fresno.
I actually don't say it. Music is music. Everybody has their own passion that they put into it. So separating will be another divide to me. So it don't really separate myself from anyone else's music. But what I do say is that my music stands out on its own. And what I'm talking about, the ventures that I've been through, all just so many different things of that nature that most people probably haven't been through. So my thing is to enlighten, you know what I mean, and teach. So, and like I said, there's no compare. I don't like to being compared or separating and stuff like that. But I do say that my music stands out. Tupac, of course, Biggie, of course. You know what I mean? Right now today, I want to do something with Jay-Z. I want to do something with Kanye. I mean, like a lot of people, they be like, man, you on that level? I'm like, what level? What level are we on then? You know what I mean? I'm a conscious man. You know what I mean? So, and I know that I can hold my own. So my whole get down, but those are some of the artists right there. Scarface, of course. You know what I mean? He was one of my dudes. I think I was the first dude to bring his tape to California way back in the days. You know what I mean? Didn't nobody know nothing about the Ghetto Boys back then. But I was one of the first ones to take it to the muddy waters of Mendota. Yeah, the 559, baby. Yeah. That's what's up. I had a meeting with Beyonce's dad, and I asked him about independence. You know what I mean? Is it better to try to sign with an independent label? I mean, have your own independent label or sign with a label? And one of the I got some great information from him, and he was like, independence is always the best way to go in life. You know what I mean? But rather to be under somebody else's umbrella, and you just a string in it. You know what I mean? So when they want to pull it, it's done, it's over. So I always felt like that was some good information to me that I could hand down to all my comrades and partners within this business. You know what I mean? Because a lot of them, they get steered the wrong way. See a lot of glamour, see a whole lot of stuff in different areas, and they feel like, oh, that's what I want. But is that what you want though? You know what I mean? So my whole get down is like to sit back, relax, and pick and choose your battles, pick and choose your lanes, the whole nine, because it's very important. You can get caught up in some diggly squiggly with some people you don't want to be caught up in. Next thing you know, they putting the business on your helmet. You know what I mean? So I'm like, my whole get down is stay true to yourself. First of all, stay true to God. Second of all, God first of all, yourself second of all. You know what I mean? And then continue to like just push forward. But if it got to be true though. It got to be true. You really got to be hitting the nail on the head. Like this is where I'm trying to go with it. This is what I really want to do. Like I said, my boy Tom Genius, he been producing for me. He's really putting a lot of effort in making my songs important to him. So that's important to me. You know what I mean? So when you find people like that, then you want to kind of hold that. You want to hold that close to you and deal with business like that. You know what I mean? Because you see my best interest in your interest. So that's what I'm talking about, stuff like that. When we can do stuff like that, we can put some business together and make something happen in a real fashion. You know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is. Yes, sir.
May I help you, sir?
How much for an order of ribs?
$2.50.
$2.50? How many ribs do I get with that?
About 5.
5? So I guess that's about 50 cents a rib, huh?
Yeah, about.
Let me get one.
Right on. One order. One order ribs.
No. One rib.
One rib.
I sure am hungry.
Make that one rib to go. One rib? One rib. What else?
You got any soda?
$1.
Oh, come on now. Look out for a brother, man. Come on. Hey, check this out. Why don't you let me get a sip for 15 cents?
My cups cost more than 15 cents.
All right, fuck the cup. Pour it in my hand for a dime.
Look, you greasy-headed Jerry Curl wearing. Pay me and get the hell out of my store.
You got change for 100?
What the business is, it's your boy Gangsta D. And this my sweet 16. Brr, man, I killed the game. I'm a hustler non-stop, get skrilla, man. Got a 9mm Glock that'll peel your brain. Got motherfuckers ducking when they see the flames. Yup, it goes down in Fresno, Cali. You can run your mouth, but I'ma run the valley. Send a nigga down in the back of the alley. Pop, pop, pop. My niggas retaliate. 8 don't hate, got a lot on the plate. We can make a whole complex evacuate. MMP West Coast of shit. In other words, niggas, we're immaculate. About a $1 bill. Every now and then, might catch me with a bad bitch in high heels. Don't know about this, I don't know about that. Better know the bum bitch, better have my skrill on demand. Yup, I'm the man. It's a must have had the money inside my hand. I'ma grip it tight. I can rip the mic. And it's point blank, man, we in command. Hey, Fresno City shows no pity. It's a fact you can get it, boy. Nigga, nothing like an almond joy. I'm a motherfucker that seek and destroy. Know the brain, the pain, stay on top of the game. Drive full speed, never changing lanes. When I'm angered, man, you a danger, man. Holla point tills rearrange, man. Consider it done. My niggas dope as fish scale. My new goons go do the job and get bail. Out no doubt, it's a must a nigga do it right. I got the class, so a nigga gotta do it tight. Yeah, and I'm out this motherfucker.
Fresno's no major hub, but in view from the top, Gwyneth Paltrow doesn't care.
Donna, why do you want to be a stewardess?
Well, for all the travel opportunities and for the excitement.
We're a budget airline. We fly from Laughlin to Fresno.
Once a week to Bakersfield.
We got 5 planes. We fly gamblers and drunks.
FYI, the folks at FYI were amused.
I thought it was hysterical. It was actually a pretty good movie for all that. In that particular reference, it wasn't a negative, it wasn't a positive either. It was just kind of a reference.
Welcome aboard Sierra Airlines, Flight 312 to Fresno.
Fresno, just getting there is half the fun. Tale you wrong, ABC 30 Action News.
Not so scary after all.
Had no idea so many movies mentioned Fresno.
I think it's all people who used to live here now just kind of throwing those pop culture references in there.
Can't let go, I
Fresno.
bet.